Hey guys, how's it going? It's FishyFisher coming at you with a brand new video, and today is another episode of Nothing Harder 9.0 Super Smash Bros. Classic difficulty. Wow, that was probably the fastest way I've ever introduced one of these videos. But guys, yes, it is good to be back. This is my first Nothing Harder from being away for so long, and actually at my new place. If you saw my video, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm not going to be talking about it that much in this video. If you want to see more information, see that in the other video. I'm not going to be shamelessly promoting. Anyway, let's talk about Suit Samus. Now, Suit Samus is a very cool character, a very good character even. Like, everyone kind of knew that she was a very good character, but I mean, I feel like she's kind of personally I feel like she's kind of neglected because she's one of those characters that no one really knows of. And I'm talking not from a, you know, tier level point of view. I'm talking about just like if you're playing with your friends point of view. Damn, that up B is so good. I love that up B. It's such a good finishing move. Yeah, I feel like she's kind of neglected just because she's not as recognizable of a character. Like, Samus you could recognize, but Suit Samus, not so much. I mean, when I have friends that were playing Super Smash Bros., we don't normally play as Suit Samus. We normally play as, like, Mario or, like, the cool characters. I don't know. It's hard to explain why Suit Samus is not played much in my household, but anyways, I feel like she's kind of not played much as. But yes, I'm going to say this character was suggested by the people down below. I took a little bit of digging for this one because truthfully, the most suggested character from last video was the Mii Gunner. Oh, yikes. Diddy Kong, really? You're gonna kill me already? The most suggested character, truthfully, was the Mii Gunner, but I kind of didn't want to do two Mii fighters in a row, if that makes sense. Kind of want to give some time to breathe of the other Mii fighter, and I mean, well, I know I kind of already gave it some time to breathe for the character, but I mean, two Mii fighters in a row. The Mii fighters aren't that popular. I mean, I don't know how to exactly describe it, but I didn't really want to do two Mii fighters in a row. In short, I really like to. I go off on tangents when I try and explain things. That's for sure. But I just didn't want to do two Mii fighters in a row, so I decided to use Samus. She was requested, and someone in the last video, I can't remember exactly who. They had a lantern as their picture, I remember, but they suggested Suit Samus, and in the comment that I read, so I figured I might as well do Suit Samus because she's a really good character, and I kind of want a stress-free, easy character to do. This could be only about 3 tries. And like I said, Suit Samus is a very good character. She has some very good tools in her moveset, like that finishing up B that I mentioned earlier, which is just fantastic. I mean, seriously, you can take out guys so early with it. I mean, like, I kind of like those combos that just lead into the up Bs. Like, the Mii fighter had a really good combo that led into the up B, which was really cool. But anyway, yeah, so she has some really cool moves, as well as 2 ways to stun her opponents, which is sick. Stunning allows you to get into such favorable positions, that's for sure. But anyways, guys, that's what we're talking about here. Suit Samus. I am a little bit out of practice, I suppose, with these Nothing Harders, because I haven't done the one in about 3 weeks, and or this is my first video actually doing since starting to remake the videos once more, and I didn't have that big of a problem with it. Again, this was only my 3rd try, as opposed to, like, you know, try number 16 that I get on some of these other characters that I never really play as. And that's also should go saying that I don't play as Suit Samus much, but even though I don't play as her almost at all, like, I don't even use her down B. I bet that's a really good move. Even though I don't play as her much or even at all, I still managed to do pretty well with her. Like, only on my 3rd try. I almost did on my 1st try, even. I got to the final in my 3rd try. On my 1st try, I mean. So, she's just, like, a very good, very beginner-friendly character, I should say, because her combos and setups are really good. Maybe not beginner-friendly, but she is a very good character, and if you have very good knowledge of the game, you'll be very good with this character. Anyways, so that's my opinion on Suit Samus. I mean, I kind of bounced back and forth with what I was trying to explain there. Trying to get back into commentating, what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to get back into the commentating routine, I should say. But yes, Suit Samus, here she is in all her glory. I'm not doing one of her custom skins that everyone tends to do, because I never do in these Nothing Harder videos. I always do the very first costume that I should do. And so yeah, I'm gonna go on to the questions. I suppose now's a better time than ever. And the questions, if you don't know what I mean by the question portion of this video, essentially I open the floor to you guys to have your comment featured in the video if you want to ask a question pertaining to anything. It doesn't have to be Smash Bros. Related. It doesn't have to be video game related even. It could be anything you would like. And even though my Q&A is coming out pretty soon, these are some questions that were not going to be for the Q&A, and I made sure people knew that. And these are questions that should be answered. Oh, yikes, Jigglypuff just pound. These are questions that that are not for the Q&A, but they are for... Oh, yikes, Jigglypuff might get this final piece. that might be answered on these videos. So they knew, people who answered these, they should have known that these weren't for eligibility. Oh god, bad position, bad position. These people should have known that these aren't not for eligibility for the Q&A. And yikes, that was a nice upbeat finisher right there. Sorry, this gameplay was really interesting. Suit Samus is a really cool character to watch, that's for sure. But yes, these are questions that aren't for the Q&A, but these are questions for these kinds of videos. So we have 3 questions today. I believe we do have 3 questions. Yes, we do even. And the first question today comes from, let's see, Mark Surgeon, who's actually been asking questions in like every video, and which is great. Remember, I encourage you all to ask questions. Just because you answered one last week doesn't mean you can't get a question this week. So this question comes from Mark Surgeon, and his question is, what is your favorite Mario Kart game, and what is your favorite Mario Kart track? Wow, it was actually kind of fun. We were just playing on the Mario Kart level in Super Smash Bros. So my favorite Mario Kart game, I think it was Mario Kart Wii. I dedicated the most time, for sure, in that game, rather than any other Mario Kart game I played. And it was because there was just so many characters and so much to do and so much to unlock and just so much fun to have. Really, with like getting the ghost times and all that stuff. There's so much to that game, rather than just, you know, racing and stuff. And I mean, while I like Mario Kart 8 for its simplistic way of unlocking all the characters, I really like those hidden characters that, you know, you show off to your friends coming over and they had no idea they were even in the game, that you like spend so much time perfecting your race times on the Mario Kart Wii Ghost levels. I found that so fun and like so rewarding, because it was a truly reward, you know, getting an entirely new character just for doing these obscure ways of unlocking them. So that's why I just had so much fun playing that one, and I dedicated the most time for it for sure. My favorite Mario Kart track would have to be Dino Dino Jungle from Mario Party Double Dash. Sorry, not Mario Party, Mario Kart Double Dash, as well as, I think it was remade in Mario Kart 7. I'm not sure. I've never played Mario Kart 7. Don't judge me for that. But yeah, I believe that was the one that, yes, Dino Dino Jungle is my favorite one, just because like I really like dinosaurs when I was growing up, and like I had Mario Kart Double Dash when I was growing up, and it was like, you know, fit together perfectly, if that made sense. So Dino Dino Jungle, I haven't played that map in so long, and I don't even know if I still will like it, but I have very fond memories of that map, because Dino Dino Jungle is just awesome. Just the name Dino Dino Jungle is cool. Oh, and it looks like we're on to the Mii Fighters? Yeah, the Mii Fighters. Just Samus is very good because her dash attack takes them out. Normally, dash attacks will take out these Mii Fighters, which is very handy, because they can be pretty annoying sometimes. But anyway, thanks Mark Surgeon for your question, as always, very much appreciated, that's for sure. Let's go on to the next question. This question comes from E343. That's a cool name, actually. E343, and nice Mega Caesar picture. That's awesome. So, hey Fisher, I was wondering what character in Smash 4 do you have the most fun playing as, who isn't necessarily your main? So this is a question that changes all the time, because, you know, with patches and all this stuff, and just like my personal mood. Currently, I would say that my favorite character is I think Donkey Kong at this point, the most fun, just because he has so many meteor smashes. And I find a really fun way to play Smash sometimes, like if I'm in a bad mood or something, just put on Donkey Kong and put on a level 1 CPU and just wreck him. I mean, Donkey Kong can really slam in characters into the ground at really low percentage, and it's just really satisfying and just fun. I mean, I still certainly love to just play some really crazy ways of playing Smash, and it's just really fun. I mean, like, you know, it definitely is not fun to play, like, you know, with no items always and level 9s and all that stuff. But I always like to with my friends, just to find new ways to like play this game. And just like recently we played a game that like we call Mini Smash, which is we go on to Palutena's Temple in mini form. Oh yikes, I'm getting whacked by these hands. We played a we played the minis. We played on the Special Smash as mini with 300%, so on Palutena's Temple, so massive map, one-hit kill basically. It was just really fun. I mean, like, I'm always looking for new ways to play this game, and there's tons of ways to play this game, other than just, you know, 2 lives, Final Destination only, and all that, and no items. Not saying that's not fun. I'm just saying that I like to, you know, break them a little bit, see what else there is to do in this game. So that is my, so Donkey Kong. Yes, Donkey Kong is one of my favorite characters, just because he has so many cool and fun moves, like his slam. Mainly, I just like meteor smashes essentially. It's just really fun and satisfying to hit those attacks. So I think that's my most fun character. I'm definitely nowhere near like good. I wouldn't say I'm not bad with him, but I wouldn't say that I'm anywhere near tournament level with Donkey Kong. That's for sure. So yes, that's who I would say is my most fun character to play as. So thanks for that question, WE343. We're going to the final question as we're on Master Beast already, and Suit Samus, I don't really feel like she's that good in. Yikes! I kind of killed myself. I don't really feel like she's that good in these final forms. She's very good at comboing characters, but not so good in these fights right here. I suppose you can just do some very small damage on him and avoid his attacks, but I kind of like to speed things up a little bit and try and get the hard ones in, that's for sure. So, on to the final question. This one comes from Mr. Bacon Man, who has a Paper Luigi avatar, which I think is awesome. And his question is, do you like the Skylanders series? Now, I have a really weird perception of the Skylanders series, and it was because when it first came out, I believe it was like a Spyro game, wasn't it? I'm not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that. But I mean, it was kind of one of those series where I was against it at first, just because it seemed like, I mean, this is so contradictory because I'm a huge amiibo collector, but it kind of just seemed like for Skylanders, it was just like no one really liked DLC really, and Skylanders was really just like it had only physical DLC. So you'd go out there, you know, you get the toy as well, but you're essentially just getting this physical DLC. So like PLC maybe. So I was kind of against it in that point because like I didn't really want to spend to enjoy the game. I feel like I had to buy all these characters, which probably is true. I don't know. That's why I liked Amiibo, because they always were an optional portion of the game, and while they're not as necessarily as interactive as in-depth, ooh, we're on to the final form here. While they aren't necessarily as in-depth as Skylanders are, they aren't required to play the games, and that's just why I kind of like them more, Amiibos, and also their characters I recognize too. Skylanders, there's like, you know, these some really odd characters I just don't know, and so like, do I really want to spend like the $12 on each of the characters for an unknown little frog creature? I don't know. That was kind of my opinion on it. You know, I never played the game, not gonna lie. That's just kind of what I saw from an outside perspective, and I'm sure there's tons of people who love the series to death, and I'm definitely not saying that's a bad series in the slightest. I'm just saying that it's one that kind of, it seemed like it relied on a gimmick, and from an outside perspective, that kind of turned me away from trying the game. So if it's a game that's like a must play and an awesome game, I mean, I even played Disney Infinity, and I had fun with that one. But if you think it's like a must-play game for me that I have to try out, and like, what am I doing, waste my time not playing this game, let me know. Maybe I'll take a look at it in the future. But that's my current opinion on it. And I don't know, like I could easily be, my mind changes all the time. So that's just my personal opinion on it. I do not like or do not hate on the Skylanders series. I've just never played it, and I don't really see myself doing so unless highly recommended from you guys on YouTube and you know, other people. So thanks for the question, Mr. Bacon Man, and that's all the questions we have today as we are on the final stretch in the Master Fortress. I also just want to use this time as a quick thank you to the lovely people on YouTube, because thanks to you guys, I've made it to 2,000 subs, and I did say I wasn't going to do anything special for it, but I wanted to use this as a chance to really give a heartfelt thank you to you guys, because I mean, like, my channel is going to be the same regardless, and 2,000 people is just a number, and like, it just means a lot, because like 2,000 people, did not expect me to get to 2,000 anytime soon when I started this YouTube channel almost 6 or 7 months ago, or 8 months ago even, January. Wow, I've been doing this for a long time, and just the fact that I've grown so much over this time, it's truly, it touches my heart, you know. It's been a long road, and sometimes difficult road. But yes, I want to just instead of me gushing on about all that stuff, I'm gonna just say thanks to you guys. I'm sure you are getting tired of me giving all these things. Oh, how did I not die from that? I massaged that lava over there. But yes, thanks. So thank you everyone so much for 2,000 subs. That means so much. And Suit Samus has finished 9.0 difficulty today. And congratulations to her. And yes, so I want to thank you guys all so much for watching another episode of Nothing Harder as Suit Samus finishes off the Master Core. I want to remind you guys to all subscribe to the video, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, as well as like the video if you like the video, and also to leave a comment down below if you would like to have one of your questions in the video, as well as just a character. These are all suggested to you, and I'll leave you guys with a fail compilation, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Also, reply to my comment down below if you want to get in the Q&A. Bye!